However, I think that this is a legitimate desire to have maybe take Juraj Slafkovsky, a guy that you spent a generational pick on, even if he isn't a generational player and there wasn't any available in that draft. You spent the highest pick you possibly can on this player. I think at some point you'd like to see that he can drive a line away from Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield.
Yes.
And I think putting him opposite Ivan Demidov is a pretty sick idea too. Like just putting, if next year let's say they don't get a number 2 center and they don't get a Jordan Kyrou or something like that, it becomes a little bit harder to figure out who fills in on that top line. On the right side, maybe they put Line up there and see how that rolls. I think that could be kind of fun. But the idea that you could have Slafkovsky there to, kind of insulate, but also be that guy who can go into the corners and get the puck for Demidov and for Dach and kind of take the pressure off of Dach to be an efficient forechecker. I like it. I liked it when they were in that camp together. They looked really great, which is what made the first Dach knee injury so devastating, because it just seemed like he was right there on the cusp of breaking out with Juraj Slafkovsky. Part of me still thinks the Canadiens, as they've been building this team in their mind, they still see that connection. What about you? Like, does that make sense to you?
I think so. I think that the only thing is I would not do it in response to like a bad night by Slafkovsky or something like that.
Sure.
I would not make it a demotion. I would experiment for sure. And I think there's nothing wrong with, line blending, especially early in the season.